Well, hi everyone, I'm Judy Elliott and welcome today. And we are delighted to have with us Travis Martin, who is the founder for Shibboleth Lifestyle. And certainly, Travis, it's a great pleasure to have you here today.
Happy to be here, thrilled. Thank you for having me.
You know, I'm so excited because a lot of people have heard the name Shibboleth, but they really don't understand or know what it is. Can you kind of give us some information? I know you can't go in depth everything, but just highlights about it.
Yeah, well, I've battled obesity for the better part of my life. I went on my first blood pressure medication when I was 15 years old. Wow. And my time and relationship with dieting began. First three letters of the word diet spelled die. Anything we start with and can't stay with forever is a waste of our time. It took a lot of time. I was 30 when I found myself in pretty bad shape. I made the decision that I needed a lifestyle that I could live with. Had to be practical, sustainable, and fun, and I had to be able to get everything at my local grocery store. So out popped the Shibboleth lifestyle, and that's the way I've been living for years, and now tens of thousands of others do too.
Right. Now, how do you base it, and how did you find it? Tell me a little bit about I guess the core of it.
Sure. The lifestyle part, which I think is the most important part, how we get the mind right, how we have a right relationship with food, is biblically based. We are a Christ-centered program, and we're real proud of that. We believe having a right relationship with Jesus is the right foundation to begin with. Then it's a matter of getting the right nutritional information, becoming aware of what that is, because there is chaos out there. Everybody's got a plan, and it causes confusion. So once you learn how to combine macronutrients the right way, you neutralize the impact of insulin in the body. When you neutralize insulin, you can lose body fat very efficiently, and that's what I did in essence.
Oh, very interesting. You know, you have places that have people involved with Shibboleth around the country.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
ma'am. It's
ma'am.
grown, I mean, tremendously.
Yeah, we feel really blessed. We have Shibboleth members, we call them family members, in every state of the union because of our webinars. But we owe a lot of that success to the folks of Dalton. As you've seen, some incredible results from the people here in Dalton, and they're the ones helping spread that word.
Right. Now, I know we're going to be talking to some. I've talked with a few right before we started doing this taping, but these stories are unbelievable, and how it's changed their lives. And just to listen to you say how it's changed your life from a health standpoint is tremendously. It's just
absolutely.
Unreal.
You know, we ask a question in class all the time. How many of you want to be hot? Raise your hand. If you'll lie about that, you'll lie about other things too. So I wanted to look good, feel good, but it did so much more than that for me. I come off high blood pressure medication, high cholesterol medication, acid reflux medication, pre-diabetes medications. So it totally transformed my health and my lifeline and my quality of life.
Wow, unbelievable. Well, I can't wait to hear the stories coming up here in just a few minutes.
Oh, me too.
And we'll be back with you after we talk with them, have you back here. But I'm excited. Let's hear what the stories are from those people who have living the lifestyle with Shibboleth. So,
thank you so much.
My guest now is Cindy Walters, and we're going to talk with Cindy about Shibboleth. And Cindy, I know that you have done very, very well with the Shibboleth program. Let's talk about how much weight loss you had.
All right, I've lost 178 pounds in 14 and a half months, and I feel fabulous.
Unbelievable. You know, as a matter of fact, we've been talking to a lot of other people here today, and it's amazing their why Shibboleth. And I know, tell me a little bit about what is your why. Have you tried other weight loss programs before? No,
Definitely tried other weight loss programs,
Okay.
but this one is different. It's not just about weight loss. This has been a mental, physical, spiritual, emotional journey for me. My daughter just a couple weeks ago was sharing with me she wasn't afraid that I wasn't going to be here or wasn't be able to participate either one with her high school graduation. And that really stressed me because I stressed my daughter. As a parent,
And
that's
you had
not
no
my
idea?
job. No, I had no idea. I had no idea she had thought about what the future would be like if I died.
Yeah.
And that stresses me, and it makes me remorseful that with a fork and a spoon I was digging myself a grave.
And not even thinking about it probably at the time.
No, had no idea.
Right. Well, it's amazing. Now, I know that for you, you've shared your story with a lot of people. And, how's Shibboleth changed your life?
Oh my gosh, I think it'd be easier to say how it hasn't changed my life, because it's everyday contact. People come into the jewelry store to find out more. It's given me an opportunity to minister to a lot of people and to be ministered to. Just sharing a lifestyle that I can live forever.
Right.
Something that I feel like will always be a tool
Right.
in my arsenal to get weight off, because I'm going to slip up and I'm going to go on vacation and I'm going to gain a few pounds, but I'm going to come back home and I'm going to know how to get that off.
Wow. Well, congratulations on your weight loss.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Thanks for sharing your story.
Good to see you.
Well, my next guest now is Missy Baines. And Missy, great pleasure to have you as well.
Thank
Tell
you.
your story about Shibboleth. I always love to get it out there. How much weight have you lost?
I've lost 75 pounds since August 27th, and I reached my goal mid-April, so I've maintained the 75 pounds since then.
Wow, that's great. You know, what's so exciting about your story, I think, is you have your entire family into a healthier way of living.
Yes, my sister started the program a week before me. The next week, my mother and my dad and I joined, and then a couple of months later, my brother joined. So total, my family has lost over 350 pounds since mid-August.
My goodness. Now, a lot of people say, well, what do you eat? Where do you shop? How do you get your groceries? Tell me how that goes.
I shop at the same places I've always shopped. I just make better choices. My favorite grocery stores are Ingles and Kroger because they have the most approved products. So that's where I like to shop, but you can shop at any grocery store. Any grocery store. It's all store-bought food, basically.
Right. What's some examples? What do you like? Like you visit the fresh vegetables? Is that what you?
Yes. One of my favorite meals is chicken with Brussels sprouts. Quick, easy. You know, when I used to cook, I felt like I had to make 5 or 6 different dishes, and all 5 or 6 of those were bad choices most of the time. Now I make a healthy protein and 1 vegetable, and that's what we eat.
Wow. And you were telling me that the kids love what you cook now.
My family, from day one, I've made 1 recipe that they asked me not to make again. They ate it. They just weren't crazy about it. Everything else, and I've cooked probably over 150 recipes out of our database, and my family loves all of them.
So you can get actually recipes that you can incorporate
Oh, absolutely.
yourself.
There are hundreds of recipes that we can choose from, all different, meat, vegetarian, things kids like. I mean, the recipes are just endless.
Right. And I love it because it's just, from hearing everyone, it's not really, weight loss is great, but it's also about learning to live healthy.
Absolutely.
As well. And all this comes in play with it.
It all just fits together. Yes, it does.
Well, thank you so much for telling your story and sharing it with us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, I'm talking now with Sandy Parson, and Sandy's going to tell us the story about Shibboleth. And Sandy, thanks for sharing some time with us.
You're welcome.
First of all, I have to get to the first question. How much weight did you lose?
I have lost 285 pounds in just a little over 23 months.
Right. And that is wonderful. Congratulations. You're
Thank you.
really still involved with that.
Yes.
Why did you choose Shibboleth?
Well, at some point in your life, you get up in the morning and you just get tired of feeling bad. And I'd got to that point. When you get over 500 pounds, you get to that point where you just got to do something or you're going to die.
Right. So tell me a little bit about it itself. How has it changed your life?
As far as energy level, I'm way more active. I go do things. I walk, I exercise, I ride bikes. Before, I was just basically sitting at home doing nothing.
What about, a lot of people say, oh, I don't know, is it complicated? Can I do it? Tell me your experience with
It's
that.
the easiest program you will ever find. There's no medications, no pills, no supplements you have to take other than a multivitamin or a daily vitamin. And Travis offers a zero drag vitamin that just works great. We drink plenty of water, we eat good, and we feel good.
How difficult is it when you go to the store? What's some things that
Everybody has to go to the grocery store. I don't care. You've got to go to the grocery store and buy food. Whether you make the choice, whether it's going to be good choices or bad choices, and we have to make those choices in our life.
Right. Well, I have to say, I have got you have the shorts over here.
Yes.
Hey, I only have a few minutes to talk to you. I got to show these shorts. Take a look at this. Look at this. What size is this?
These are 56s.
56, and now you're into what?
36.
Wow. Unbelievable. Congratulations again. And
Well, thank
you so much, Sandy, for sharing your story with us here today.
You're
Thanks
welcome.
so much. Well, I'm now talking with Jason Whitener. And Jason, great pleasure to have you here too today. And educate us as well with talking with everyone about Shibboleth. I think a lot of people don't know exactly. They hear the name, don't know a lot about it. But tell me your involvement with Shibboleth.
Well, I help mentor our members, and I teach classes, and I'm in on our sales also. So I'm taking our life-saving weight loss and wellness program out to the public, and I'm just helping people save their lives.
Isn't it a wonderful feeling when you see people, how their lives have changed, how their looks have changed? I mean, it's amazing to know that you've helped.
Absolutely, I think that's what God put me here for, is to help people change their lives.
Right, and actually your life has been changed too.
Absolutely.
How much weight have you lost?
I've lost 63 pounds since 21 days before Easter.
All right, so we're done. Easter, I think, was in April, first part of April. So, gee, that's a lot of weight.
Yeah, a little over 3 months.
Right. Now, how much more do you plan to lose?
18 pounds,
Do you?
18 to 20 pounds.
How do you feel compared
I feel
to what
great.
you did?
I feel wonderful, blessed. Those are some of the words.
Is it a blessing that you found out about Shibboleth?
Oh,
yourself?
yes, absolutely. Yeah, I couldn't hardly walk to the mailbox and back without being out of breath. I was over 300 pounds.
Really?
And yeah, I had a girlfriend and a wife. My girlfriend's name was Little Debbie. You might have heard of her. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
So it wasn't
Well,
funny.
I guess Little Debbie could be a lot of people's best friend.
Well,
But anyway.
yeah.
I mean, I know with all this, was it hard for you when you to lose, or did you just set your mind to it?
Well, I actually I have a relationship with God today, and part of my issue was I had something in between me and God, and it was this relationship with food. And I had to learn how to eat to honor God instead of eating to honor the food.
Right.
And it actually changed my life.
Wow.
So I have a great relationship with God today, and I think it all came from this program.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you. Nice to meet
Continue
you.
with this. Okay, thanks. Well, Travis, we've heard some great stories here today, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. Total weight loss on these people that we've talked to, 731 pounds.
That's right.
Unbelievable.
It is.
And, I guess one of the best questions I have to ask now is, how do you get started? Where do you go, and how can you find out more about it?
We try to make that real easy too. You just go to freeweightlossclasses.com. We are a ministry first and foremost. We're here to help people. And you can test drive our lifestyle and find out if it's practical, sustainable, and fun. It's got to be fun. Fun for you at freeweightlossclasses.com. We'll get you started, assign you a mentor. Your mentor will help you your first week get some momentum. It's really that simple and that easy.
All right. Well, gee, it is very exciting. And again, these are people in our community. These
Yes,
are your
ma'am.
friends, your neighbors, and people you know that have been here and have had great success stories that talked with us today. Travis,
Thank
great pleasure
you
to
so
have,
much for
have with you.
having us.
Thanks
Appreciate
again.
it.
And thank you for being with us here today.